Hello everyone, this is Shinobi. Today I'm going to test Tia and see how her update has gone through. So let's go ahead and play Awaken Kyocera together and see the test on Tia. Okay, so let's start testing out Tia on the Void Tower. So I haven't done anything after levels floor 60. So I was just hoping that I can use my Tia out here. So we'll go through the run first and then see her gear. So I have given her a little bit of focus so that her trees can land. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how this goes. She should be able to deal some damage over here. I don't want this in auto. I'll be doing this in manual because that's the best way to go about this. Okay, I'm not going to use anybody's ultimate over here except for Natalie's because for obvious reasons we don't want to use Tia's ultimate or Florence's ultimate in the first wave. Alright, let's see if I can get enough damage out of my Natalie because she is weak affinity, she's water, and the rest of the mob are wood. She may not be able to take out everyone on the first go, which is alright, it doesn't matter. She should still be doing well enough. I'll just keep using the A1s on everybody, and I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, I have put my Tia on a stun set just so that I can get that additional control effect on everybody, but yeah, you don't have to use her in stun set. You can use any set on her, doesn't matter. So because you know that all of them, both my damage dealers are on our water affinity, it's not going to be easy for me to get enough damage to take out the mob, which is sad. Okay, but I'm testing out Tia, so it doesn't matter. I want to see how much of, so what's the effect of Tia's ability on everyone. So I put defense down on everybody, gave that additional turn bonus attack on everyone. Now let's see, I'm trying to stun everybody because she's on a stun set, and I want to freeze the LD brand over here because I want to see what kind of additional damage that can place on LD brand. So let's go ahead and try to freeze him up. Yeah, so he's frozen, which is good. Oh, but the additional, oh gosh, the additional bonus attack hit on him, and that's not good. Yeah, anyways, that's all right. Let's give her the attack up from Yolanda, and let's see if I can one-shot LD brand off. Yeah, so I could one-shot out LD brand. That's because of those control effects on everybody, which is good. So Tia's freeze is actually good and is dealing the damage, but unfortunately in this test she did that bonus attack on LD brand and took out the freeze. So there's a 50% chance. So if you look at Tia, let's go and see her abilities. So quickly get back to the dungeon, to the hero list, see Tia out here. So if you look at that ability, the target unable to act and takes 50% more damage from all sources. Attacks on the target have 50% chance to remove this effect. So unfortunately, because of that additional bonus hit by Tia, that freeze was taken out. But that freeze is also good because if immediately after Tia's freeze, it was my Natalie who was going, then there is a 50% more damage from all sources, right? So he'll take more damage. So I was able to one-shot of these people because there was the control effect on them, that slow speed, that frostbite, which gives minus 10% speed and can be stacked up to 5 stacks. That one, and the decreased defense, and then the increased damage taken that came through. Those are the things that allowed me to take out LD brand in one shot. So let's try her out in arena. Oh yeah, I need to show you the gear on Tia that I gave her. So this is not the best of the gear. A stun set is good because she's got those AoEs and because she can freeze and do all those other stuff. So she's on a stun set and a speed set, and she's naturally fast, right? So her base speed, as you can see over here, is 115. So she's fast. She's not super fast. She's not 130, but she's fast. She's fast enough, and if you are able to advance her to 70, then she'll gain more base speed. I hope so, because I don't know what her advancement levels are going to give her when she's advanced at that level. So at present she's at 204 speed, she's got 212 crit damage and 100% crit, and she's got 121 focus on her. So she's got pretty good stats on her. Only thing is that even though if you want to use her as a damage dealer, I don't have enough attack on her because I wanted to use that focus of hers, right? So let's see how she can be used in arena. Let's go to arena and see if we can use her there. And we should be able to use her. Let's see if my Halia has got enough speed on her. Sorry, enough gear on her. Just want to check it before I go in. She doesn't have any gear, so let's just give her some gear. Where is it? Where is my Halia's gear? I got so many gear out here that I really don't know which gear is good. I'll just give, oh no, if I give her that, then my Tia's gear is going off. Anyways, I can change my Tia's gear just so that she can have sufficient speed on her. Let's find my Tia. I need to change her gear as well because I just gave one of those headset to Halia. So let's find a headset for her. So that's Raider set. Just any headset would do, I think. Just want to give her 100% crit rate, and she's got enough focus for this specific dungeon, so should not be a problem. So let's see, 98% crit rate. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't matter. She's not going to be the main damage dealer, so that's all right. So let's go ahead and put Tia over here. Okay, so let's put Tia over here, and then let's go and see how she's going to work out. Okay, whether her buffs are good enough, whether she can do what she's supposed to do. So all these things naturally come into the equation when we are trying to use her. So Halia, because she's got that unremovable speed down, it's good. It's lowered the speed of everybody and also gave me more speed. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what kind of damage she can put, and if how good she is in stunning these people. So let's just not use any separate thing. Oh my, she's dealt really good damage over there. She took out the other two. Now let's see how much she can do, because they've got freeze over on them. Both of them were frozen. I was able to deal a lot more damage. Okay, let's test another test. Just go and do another run and see. I'm in Platinum 2. It's not like I'm in a really good place. I'm not in Diamond yet. I need to farm. I have not farmed. I think I should be doing more of my arena runs. But let's see how this one will go and whether I will be able to deal sufficient damage on everybody. Alright, let's see if I can. Let me just turn off the brand. I don't want him to do a lot of counterattacks. Let's see if I can stun some people. Who have I stunned? I've been able to stun off 3 of them. So 3 of them are in stun. This is not an AoE hit, so it should not activate Jonathan's passive. Awesome. It took out 3 of them. So after her update, I don't think that she has become something super great, but at the same time, the update is just a basic kind of an update. Okay, we will go through that again, what kind of changes have come through her. But at the same time, she's a free-to-play champion. You can use her in arena. You can go there and, get those frozens out there, get those frostbites out there. Even if you do not, even if you have someone who places those, if you do not have Halia, you can use Tia to give that decreased speed on people, even though it's only minus 10%, which is stackable up to 5 turns, but still it is so useful. And if you give her a stun set, you should be able to stun somebody, and you saw that she was able to stun freeze 2 people. The reason being, she now has got 80% chance to freeze. So let's quickly look at what was updated for her. So let's find her out again. Okay, so her ultimate, it deals 120% damage to all enemies and 50% increased damage to the main target. and also applies frozen to the main target for 1 turn. So that's a guaranteed one if you have enough focus on her, and has a 80% chance to apply frozen to other enemies for 1 turn. Now, the benefit of this is that if she goes before our DPSer and she's able to freeze somebody, in addition to those, decreased defense and other damage dealing aspects, that frozen also deals 50% extra damage. Right? So you're getting those 50% extra damage from all sources, which is so good. If you're trying to nuke somebody, it's really, really good. So because her chance of applying that frozen has increased to 80%, now you can freeze more than one person. Okay, as you saw during our test, more than one person got frozen, and that's so beneficial for us. So Tia, being a free-to-play player, has now become a more viable champion, even though she's not the best out there, but it is so free-to-play friendly that you can use her in Arena, in Void Tower Hard, and you'll be able to progress further using her. And since she can be synthesized, so you can go to Alter and you can synthesize her out here using these heroes. Of course, those heroes are not free to play, but they are at least epics. Okay, you cannot. I wish that they would make these heroes to be synthesizable, and if that was synthesizable, then Tia would have been much more free to play friendly. But at the same time, because these heroes are available, these are epic, and these are more easily obtainable than any legendary hero, I think she's much more beneficial for free-to-play players who want to farm dungeons, who want to farm not dungeons. I don't see much utility in dungeon, but at least those who want to farm Arena and Void Tower Hard, you can use her. She'll enable you to deal that additional damage. She'll enable you to make your enemies a little bit more slower. If you do not have Halia, or if you do not have anybody who is dealing those decreased speed, you can use her. So I would certainly recommend free-to-play players to use Tia. Tia can be good, and if you are having good enough gear where you have sufficient focus. So in Arena, you do not require 120 focus. That's too much. That's for Void Tower Hard. 120 focus is something that you only require at Void Tower Hard. You do not need that in Arena. But it's better to give in Arena. You might be requiring around 100 focus, but based on current builds and the current Arena meta, I think some of them are using high resistance teams, but that's when you're going to Diamond. So I think up to Platinum, you just need around 100 to 120 focus, and that should be sufficient for you to deal that Frostbite. And she also deals Frostbite whenever, she's being hit. So let's look at that one. So where's a trait? It should be here. Okay. So inflicts Frostbite for 2 turns on the enemy at the end of their turn. At 5 stacks, applies frozen to a target for 1 turn. This character's attack deal damage based on the number of frostbites stacked on the target. So whenever somebody takes a turn, they are going to get the frostbite on them, and it's going to stack. So every time they take a turn, they will be stacking these frostbites, and that's so good for us, right? So at least they'll have some lower speed on us. So overall, as a free-to-play champion, Tia has now become a more viable champion. You can use her and make good use and get the benefit out of her. So that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and share my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Please help me in growing my channel more. And if you have any suggestions in which you want about what I should be making videos on, please let me know. Please post your comments on the video. Looking forward to see you again on the next video. Thank you.